Well, hello gorgeous, how you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Gloria, and if you're old, thank you for coming back. I love you so much. I noticed that we have some new subscribers. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for coming. So you might as well stay because we are late over here. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how to get your middle splits. Now, I did lose my middle splits somewhere along the way, so I have to go and pick it up and bring it up. Anyway, what I'm trying to mean is that I haven't worked on my middle splits for a very long time, and you know that if you're not naturally flexible, you have to keep on stretching in order for you to maintain that flexibility, which I haven't done, so I can't do a middle split at the moment. But anyway, I do know everything. I do know the stretches to get your middle splits, so let's do the stretches together so that I can get my middle splits back, and then you can also get like your middle splits, right? And as usual, I'm not a professional, so what I'm telling you is something that I've learned and is something that has helped me along the way to achieve my middle splits. So all I'm trying to say is, if you feel any sharp pain, please quit the video, stop it right there. It is going to be very intense. I warn you about that. Middle splits are intense, especially if your hamstrings are very tight. Yeah, it's going to be very intense, but it's never going to be that sharp. So not to scare you guys, but I have to let you know in advance. And please remember guys, consistency is key. Like, you have to do this at least 5 times in a week. Everyone's level of flexibility is different, and when it comes to middle splits, hamstrings do a big role. So people's hamstrings are different. Some of them are loose, some of them are tight. So depending on that, you might get middle splits faster than someone else. So I can't tell you you're going to get it in a week or 2 or 3. It's all going to depend on the level of your commitment and then how loose or tight your hamstrings are. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video, shall we?
We are going to start with warming up. Yes, this is going to help your body to warm up and then to let it know that it's going to be able to do a certain activity as opposed to just jumping into the stretches. This is going to be our first stretch. You're going to use your arms to push your knees and thighs backwards. Don't stay in a state where it's comfortable for you. Make sure you push beyond your limits. Stay out of your comfort zone. If you're going to get your middle splits, you have to be willing to push past your limits. Put in the work so that you can get what you want. Doing this stretch, make sure that you flex the front feet. That's when you're going to get the maximum stretch out of it. If you don't flex your feet, yes, you're going to feel the stretch, but it's not going to be as intense as it could be when your feet is flexed. are going to take a quick child pause so that we can rest a little bit and then get back to our stretches. We are going to pull our leg to the point where it's uncomfortable. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Push beyond your limits. If you stay in a state where you're comfortable, that means it's going to take you forever to get your middle splits, and I'm pretty sure that's not what you want. So push beyond your limits. Go out of your comfort zone, not to hurt yourself, but to that extent where you can feel the maximum stretch. If you want to get your middle splits, you have to put in the work. And now you are going to get into your straddle. Don't stay in a state where it's comfortable. Push yourself to that point where it's really uncomfortable. And we are going to stay here for 30 seconds. So for this stretch, we are going to find a wall. Try to get yourself closer to the wall. Try to get as close as you could possibly get, and then hug the wall. We are going to stay here for 30 seconds. Breathe in or breathe out. Trust me, you're going to be okay. You're going to finish when you're sore, but you have a goal and you need to achieve that. Now, I know at this point you feel sore, but all you can do right now, just hug your legs into your chest, and then we go back to our stretches. Now, this stretch to me is the most effective stretch when you want to get your middle splits. I do swear by this stretch. I could go as far as 4 minutes, but at the same time, we don't want this video to be so long. So if you can, please do that. Now, when you are in this stretch, try to push your legs down at least after every 30 seconds so that your legs are not used to being in the same place. You do not have to be comfortable. You have to push past your limits. I know you're going to leave this place when you're sore, but at the same time, remember that the more you push yourself, the more you are closer to your goal. So that's what we are aiming for. Push yourself past your limits. push those legs down so that you don't stay in your comfort state. It doesn't matter if you're sore today, for as long as you get your goal, that is what we want. Don't hurt yourself, but push beyond your limits. You're not going to get what you want if you stay in your comfort zone. Every successful person has pushed past their limits. So that's what we are going to do in order to get our splits.
But I got you, babe, and it's all good. Little did I know that you'd be a 10 out of 10. But I got you, babe, and it's all good. Little did I know that you'd be a 10 out of 10. Still wearing all my clothes, even if they're all in wrong size. It doesn't even matter, 'cause you're all I need when the rest of the world is on fire. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Now this is the last stretch before we attempt to do our middle splits. I know at this point you must hate me, but you know what? It's okay. I know you're going to be glad that you watched this video at the end of it all when you get your middle splits. This stretch is really uncomfortable. It's intense. I think you can see the look on my face. I haven't done the splits in a long time. I haven't done stretches in a long time, so I'm struggling just like the way you are. I know at this point the voices in your head might tell you to get out of this stretch because it's very uncomfortable, but don't. You've not come this far to quit. You have a few seconds left, so you can do it. I believe in you. I trust you. So stay and push through it. You're going to be able to finish it. There is no one who has won by quitting, so we do not quit over here. We stay and work through it. Yeah, now that is the look of a sore person right there, but the show must go on. We must go ahead and do the split. We are going to take a quick child pause before we do the splits because yes, we need that rest and we need to regain that energy. Now we are going to attempt to do a split. If you can't reach down, that's totally fine. This is a journey. It's not something that you're going to be able to do within a day or 2 or 3. It's fine. Wherever you are, just hold it right there. Make sure you don't fall way too back and make sure you don't fall way too forward. So try to adjust yourself to be in the straight line where you're supposed to be, as I'm trying to adjust myself as well. And now we have to hold it for 1 minute. Wow, I'm so proud of you that you made it this far. That shows how much you want it. Come back tomorrow, use this video until you get your middle splits. If you have a friend who wants to learn middle splits, share this video with them. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Turn on the notifications bell so that you can be notified anytime I post a new video. Until next time guys, I love you. Bye. Adios.